Hey, we're live here on Friday afternoon. Welcome everybody. I had a few technical difficulties there in the beginning, but we're going to go live now, and hopefully I'll be able to see the chat, but I don't see it right now, but we're just going to continue. Today I'm going to talk about the how to get more views on a YouTube channel using TubeBuddy. So let me ask you a question. Any of you struggling to get views to YouTube channel in 2018? I think we all want more views and more subscribers. So in this video, what I'm going to do, or this live stream, or if you're watching the replay, I'm going to talk about how to uncover the correct keywords to use in your title and tags so your video will rank in YouTube search and YouTube suggested videos. So I've been using TubeBuddy for probably a couple of years now, and before that, I was kind of wondering, what really is the okay, somebody just commented there. Harbly, good to see you. So yeah, so TubeBuddy is a Chrome extension tool. It's you get the free one, which has some limited capability, and then you've also got the Pro version, which I'm using now, and then you got the Legend version, which gives you more possibilities as well. So so what we're going to talk about is we're going to take a look at a specific keyword phrase, and then we're going to look at how to use TubeBuddy to uncover keywords that can rank in YouTube search and also YouTube suggested. So my name is Herman Dross from DrossDesigns.com. My channel is all about how to grow your channel, grow your audience on YouTube, and then generate traffic, leads, and sales on autopilot. Because with YouTube, unlike any other social platform, you can create one video that can take off and get you views, get you subscribers, get you leads, get you traffic, and also get you sales on autopilot. So I've got quite a few videos that are generating traffic, leads, and sales on autopilot now after being at it for a few years. And so if you're just starting off with YouTube, you have to keep in mind that it's actually a marathon, not a sprint. So ideally you want to grow really fast, but as long as you focus on creating one new video on a regular basis, maybe you can try to do 2 or 3 per week, then your channel will steadily grow as more people find your videos. So yeah, I want to welcome I think what I got here is Harbly. Good to see you, Harbly, and Tamal. Good to see you. And I think we've got the chat here. That's good. So what are the benefits of using YouTube for getting views? Well, it improves your chances of ranking your videos in search and YouTube suggested. And it's also a fast and easy way to find correct keyword phrases to target, because without having the right tool, then you could be kind of floundering around. So it's also a great management tool to manage comments, manage cards, templates, etc. But today we're going to go more into the SEO view of TubeBuddy and look at a specific keyword phrase. So you can take your own keyword phrase and then use TubeBuddy to uncover the correct keywords. Oh, hi Purple Nerd, good to see you. So I'm going to go to the screen share now and take a look at a particular keyword phrase. So I'm going to hop over here. Okay, you can go to my channel. Here we go. So what I usually do when I do keyword research, just put in the phrase in the search bar. Like my last video was all about the ring light, so I put in ring light, and immediately you see these suggestions here of ring light for makeup, ring light for iPhone, ring light for review, photography ring light for YouTube videos. So this is my targeted keyword phrase, and because I chose that, I'm going to take that and then I'm going to go into TubeBuddy. So here I've got TubeBuddy installed. So with the drop down list, I go to Tag Explorer. Now I'm going to put ring light in there, and then I'm going to check if it's a good keyword phrase to rank. So I'm going to click on Explorer, and as you can see, we've got the most used tags like newer ring light review. So I can check all of these if I wish. These are sort of in descending order, but immediately you can see that overall it's a very bad keyword phrase to target. So it says, although this keyword is searched very often, it's bad to target because it's extremely competitive and hard to rank for. So I'm not going to go for that one. The search volume is very high, the competition is very high, so very bad keyword to target. If we look at trending, we've got light ring for phone. So these all are breakout terms, so I could check through all those ones if I wish. And here I've got the top related queries. So ring light, do it yourself, LED ring light, newer ring light, etc. So let's look at the auto suggested, and let's just take a look at some of these phrases and see what the keyword score for them is. So we could look at keyword ring light for makeup. So take a look at that one. 36 out of 100. This keyword has some competition, but it also has enough search volume to make it worth targeting, so I could target that one. If we take a look at ring light review, that's poor, 14 out of 100. That's no good. How about ring light for YouTube videos? 16 out of 100, also very poor. So so I'm going to go back to ring light again, auto suggested, and got ring light versus softbox. Let's check that one out. Okay, it's 49 out of 100, so that's not too bad. It says a little bit of competition, but this keyword is searched so often it's worth targeting. So so that one is pretty good. And if you do auto suggested on that again, I could go for ring light versus softbox for video. So if I check that one, now we've got 78 out of 100. So ring light versus softbox for video is very good. This keyword isn't too competitive. It has enough search volume to make it worth targeting. So automatically, it's actually a good one to go for. And so we can utilize that one for our video. So I know it's actually a good phrase to target. We can also check historical. So no historical map. You see who's searching here. Doesn't show anything. And we can look at results. So, oh my goodness, there's my video as number 2. So as you can see, I targeted ring light versus softbox for YouTube, but I put YouTube videos. So so that number 1 here is this lady here, ringbot versus softbox studio light. So I could actually check, you know, how the search results are for this particular person. So let's take a look at that. Okay, she has only 716 subscribers, and looks like this video has got a lot of views, got 22,000 views, ring light versus softbox studio light. So that's pretty good. And then she's got 49 comments. And then I've got, you can also look at the her stats over here. We've got 22,000 total views, 49 comments, 317 likes, 25 dislikes, and then we've also got the tags here, so I could copy these tags. Let's check our search rankings, show search rankings. And here we've got ring light versus softbox number 2. Ring light versus umbrella lights. Got number 3. That's pretty good. So I know that that's pretty good one to target. Let's go back here again. Let's check out this person. See what's going on here. Okay, so this is a video that I just uploaded, when was it, yesterday? So if I check the search engine rankings, there you go, ring light versus softbox for YouTube videos, number 1. Then I'm ranking for multiple keywords, and I just uploaded it yesterday. So here I've got ring light for YouTube videos, number 10. We've got softbox versus ring light, number 4. Ring light versus softbox for video, you know, this is the one we talked about earlier. Ring light for softbox for video, number 4. So already I'm ranking for multiple keywords, and so you can see just by using the TubeBuddy tool that I've got some good rankings here just within one day. So let's just check that out. If I put ring light versus, put that in there. Of course I'm logged into YouTube, but we'll just go into YouTube here, check it out, and oh gosh, what did I do here? Okay, let's try that. Alright, so yeah, so it looks like I'm number 1 out of 226,000 results, and here's the other ones under here. So I'm pretty happy with that. So the way I did it, if I look at some of the tags, well, if I look at edit video, you can see what I did here. I got the title here, so I used ring light versus softbox for YouTube videos, and then I put that same title I used in my tags, and then I also used it, put it in my description here, and I got the newer ring light here, so if people want to check out the light. And then TubeBuddy recently came out with more automatic suggestions. So here's got related tags that you should consider adding if relevant. Well, here I've got already 436 characters out of 500, so I can't add many more. But here I've got best lighting for YouTube, best lighting for makeup videos, ring light for video, so I probably could add that. So something that I want to use tags that are relevant to my videos. So what's the most relevant? So I think I've already got best ring light for video, best ring light for YouTube. Maybe I'll use that one. I'll pop that one in there. So automatically puts the keyword phrase in there. So that kind of just shows you how you can quickly, using the TubeBuddy tool, you can get these related tags and put them in there. You can also click on suggest here, and it'll give you some more suggestions for keywords that you can put into your tags. So it's running an analysis here. We've got ring light review, lighting for YouTube videos, best lighting for YouTube videos, ring light for videos. So I think I've got most of those tags in there already. Then I've got some suggested related over here. So that's another way that you can pop some good tags in there. So let's see, has anybody got any questions about that particular process? I better save changes. I'll save my changes there. Oh, good to see you, Gord. 30 minutes. I'm trying to read the chat here. Okay, 30-minute mindset. Oh, hi, Sharon. Let's see. Oh, okay. Wow. I discovered a new feature on Ecamm. 30-minute mindset says, I always try to choose a very good keyword results. Is there any disadvantage to doing this? Should I also have some that are just good or fair because they have more search results? Well, depends what you mean by very good keywords results. What I generally try to go for is most relevant keywords is actually the best. And I think when you go with the TubeBuddy tool, try to find ones that are not so competitive and put your keywords in there. So you want relevancy and not so competitive. So you say you also have some good ones that are just good or fair because they have some more search results. So I would say, try to fill up your keyword tags. Put your main title should be your main keyword phrase, and then your tags should have kind of less competitive keywords. And maybe if you run out, put more competitive keywords in there because they're kind of relevant to your particular video. So, but the idea is that all the tags are not the #1 ranking result for videos. Mostly it's focused on your title, of course the thumbnail as well. So hope that answers your question. Let's see if I can get rid of that. Okay, we've got a question here from Gord. Let's see if I add that to broadcast. Hey, this is pretty cool. Just discover this. How long do you wait after you've published a video before you will update the tags? Do you feel that you are penalized if you update metadata too early? Good question, Good. Generally, after I've published a video, if it's not, usually YouTube takes at least a week or 2 weeks for the rankings of your video to kind of settle down. So you definitely don't want to change the metadata right away. So I would definitely leave it 1 or 2 weeks to wait till the rankings settle down. And then maybe if nothing's happened, then you might want to update your metadata. Generally, I leave it for a month or 2 months. Then if I'm not getting any traffic whatsoever, and it's completely disappeared from search, then I'll re-optimize the metadata. But when you do that, it does actually affect your particular video. So it may not affect it right away, but sometimes it even takes a few weeks to kind of YouTube to recognize it and re-update your video. But one point to keep in mind is if you have old videos that don't have any search, don't appear anywhere in search, or haven't got any traffic, not ranking anywhere, then I would definitely try to update the metadata in those particular videos. So I hope that answers your question. Oh, Sharon saying, I mean very good according to the Tag Explorer. Yeah, if the if the Tag Explorer says that you know, it's good, like 75 or 45 or even 35, I would definitely put them into your tags. It's definitely worth doing that. Gord saying, I love using TubeBuddy to help older videos and help with ranking keywords. Yeah, it's definitely a great tool. Okay, let's have a look here. What else can I show you? So just to keep in mind that when you're optimizing your video, your title is actually the most important thing for ranking. So that's why I've got, you know, I didn't choose ring light because it was too competitive, but then I discovered that ring light versus softbox was pretty good. And then ring light for softbox for YouTube, ring light for softbox for YouTube videos was also very good. And as a result, my video is ranking as #1 on the up here out of 226,000 results. So here you can see on the right here other possibilities. So I've got, you know, 78 out of 100. It's not too competitive, has enough search volume, make it worth targeting. And then I've got these here. So I could also, let's see if I go back here. So if I wanted to, if I was kind of stuck for keywords, I can also go, so like here, this one's ranking #1 for ring light versus softbox for video. Then I could, you know, go to her video, and then in TubeBuddy is kind enough to give some stats here. You know, gives us the total views, the comments, likes, dislikes, and then also how many subscribers, how many views total of the channel, and then also all her tags. So I could just, you know, click copy to clipboard, and I can copy all the tags and use some of those tags for my own video. And then, you know, show search rankings. You know, she's ranked number 17 for ring light with makeup, etc. And ring light versus umbrella lights. So I didn't put that in mind because I don't have umbrella lights, but ring light versus softbox is #2 ranking for that one. So that just gives you some idea of how you can use TubeBuddy for that. Okay, let's see what else I got for you here. I mentioned before in the TubeBuddy tool that you should also check out not only the keyword score but also the suggested, the trends. You can, you know, if you can hop on a good trend and ride the trend and get a lot of views to your videos. But when you check your when you're doing the keyword research, check maybe the top 5 or 10 videos on the channel for that keyword phrase, and look at the kind of activity. So I just looked at one video of my competition, and she just has 700 subscribers, but the video itself got, like, you know, 20,000 views. So then I know that my video has a good chance of accumulating a lot of views, not maybe the first day or the second day, but maybe over, you know, several months it'll continue to accumulate views. Good to see you, Success Gifts, and Christopher, good to see you. So yeah, talked about copying tags, adding tags from your competitors. Oh, one thing I didn't mention was definitely include your channel name in your tags, because like I site build, I always put that in my tags. You could put your name in there. I probably should put my name in there, but I don't think many people are searching on the name. But definitely put your channel name in there, And some people say, well, put the channel name in of your competitor's channel. But I think that, it's kind of a little, what would you say, not against YouTube's terms of service, but I would kind of just stick with putting your own channel in there. And then for your description, I'd definitely include a few sentences in your YouTube description that includes your keyword phrases, and then also add those in your, mention them in your video, as well as put it in your transcript, because your transcript helps your video to get indexed by Google. So if you can get your video on Google and YouTube, then it'll double your search volume. So I think that's definitely worth looking at. Then, if you find that your video is ranking well and getting a lot of traffic, then you just continue making more of the same videos, so you can kind of ride the wave, you could say, by making videos on similar topics of that video that's doing well. And one way you can do that is by checking the performance of your videos. Just going to YouTube Analytics and looking at your audience retention, looking at your click-through rate of your thumbnails, so you might be able to improve your thumbnails, and then also looking at your, how your watch time is doing on your videos. Some things to avoid is definitely don't use unrelated tags to your in your videos. So you don't want to say, if you did it all about dogs, you don't want to put kitten tags in there. Don't stuff the tags in your description, like repeating them over and over again, because that might lead you to a takedown by YouTube. And some important things to keep in mind is that you can rank for multiple keywords. So just as I showed you previously, I'm already ranking after one day. I'm ranking for several keyword phrases that nobody had really targeted with their videos. And then also keep all your tags relevant. When your thumbnail should be relevant, your title should be relevant, your keyword, your keyword should be relevant in your tags, etc. Also, I didn't show you that, but they have a search. There's also a search. There's a rankings tool in TubeBuddy, so you can check your rankings. But as I showed you there, it shows you the rankings on your competitors' channels, and also shows you the rankings of the tags for your own videos. So you can check the rankings for your competitors, check the rankings of your videos, and then just see how they are. And as Gord mentioned, I would say if your channel is just, maybe it's a few years old, you have some old videos in there, I would go back and look at some of those videos that are not getting any traffic, that are not ranking in search, and then re-optimize them using TubeBuddy tool. And so you can get better keyword phrases. You could change your whole title, you could change your whole tags and even description of your video, and then over time, maybe it'll take a few weeks for YouTube to recognize the changes, and then that video might take off that maybe you created like 2 years ago. So if you haven't got the TubeBuddy tool, probably most of you have, but let me see if I've got it here. So just go to tubebuddy.com/sitebuild. I'll put a link in the description also. Other TubeBuddy tools that are good for getting views is the thumbnail creator. You got the thumbnail creator. You got you can bulk copy some of the cards if you got the updated version, and you also can check the best time to upload your videos. You got Channelytics. So just curious, which feature of TubeBuddy do you guys like the most out of all the features on TubeBuddy? Which feature do you like the most? Let me know in the chat. Okay, just looking at chat right here right now. Success Gifts has a question. Let's see. Trying to find it. Okay, let's get rid of this. And I'm going to look at this question from Success Gifts. Okay. Just getting started marketing my channel. Should I create and upload several before beginning to market the channel so viewers have several videos to view? I would say just get going, Jay. Just upload the first video, then maybe the next video you can do next week. You got 20 videos to go, then excuse my cold, I've got a bit of a cough coming on. So I would definitely just upload your first video, and then maybe next week your next video. So the most important thing is to be consistent. So think about a schedule that you can keep and then stick to it. Like maybe you can upload a new video every Monday morning or Tuesday morning, and then so you have like 4 videos ready to go, so you could schedule them to go out every Monday morning, for instance. If you have 20 videos, then maybe you can upload maybe 5 a day, for instance. But I think the most important thing is that at some stage you maybe get behind schedule, and then you'll be so happy that you've got some videos ready to go. So I find for myself, I try to keep like ahead, like 1 or 2 weeks in advance, so that I don't get stressed out trying to come up with a new video. Okay, I hope that answers your question. Harvey says I use Tag Explorer the most. Yeah, I think that's probably the most handiest tool for optimizing your videos. I think for me too, it's probably one of the best. I also use the managing comments is actually another good tool from TubeBuddy. And the suggested keywords, Gord says suggested keywords, I think that's good. But I find these suggested keywords, a lot of the ones are kind of like too competitive, so I use the Tag Explorer tool more than the suggested tool. But it's also good for getting new ideas. Okay, let's see. Okay. That's Nina's Catudio. This must be all about cats. So I assume that probably your channels get a lot of views because people love cats. Thanks for great tips. Reach the first goal with your help. Get some honey and raspberries for your cold. Oh, yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm going to get some ginger and honey, I think. Yeah, that's great, Nins Catudio, to hear that. What was your first goal, by the way? Was it 100 subscribers or 10,000 subscribers? Hey, by the way, I'm just reaching, I don't know, I might have reached it already, but I'm getting very close to 30,000. So maybe next week I'll do sort of like a channel review and a thank you for all the subscribers. But getting pretty close. Sharon from 30 Minute Mindset says, I love the Tag Explorer, and several scheduled in advance all the time. How far do you schedule ahead of time, Sharon? Oh, Ninska Studio says 1,000. Is that 1,000 subscribers or 1,000 videos? Oh, by the way, I did a video quite a while back. It's actually an old video, but it's pretty handy if you want to get more views, like add a particular URL to all the videos across your channel. Then you can actually promote a video in the description, not just on one video, but across all the videos on your channel. So let me see if I get that and pop it into the chat, see if this works for you. Okay, hopefully that worked. So that link will go to an old video. Well, it's part of the playlist, but talks about promoting your YouTube video in the description of all the videos across your channel. So I think that's also a very handy feature. I'm not sure if it's the free version or the pro version, but it's definitely a handy feature. Let's see. Well, if you've got any more questions, pop them in the chat. About a week in advance. Yeah, you're probably same as me, Sean. I try to schedule, well, not schedule, but have an idea maybe a week or 2 weeks in advance. So, because, a lot of things, doing a lot of other things. I like to go outside and then do things with my family and everything. So the balance of life and YouTube is always a delicate balance. So I don't want to be, 24 hours in front of the computer. So I try to schedule things or try to plan things ahead of time so that you're not stressed out. So if you've got any more questions, pop them in the chat. Nina Scatudio, 1,000 subscribers being 4 months of very hard work. Hey, congratulations, 1,000 subscribers in 4 months. I mean, that's amazing. Over 3,000 views. We're slowly clawing. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I think, when you're first starting off a channel, then it tends to be kind of slow because nobody knows that you exist. But I think as your videos get found in search, then you get more and more volume. Some videos on my channel that I thought would never take off, they're only just a couple of minutes long, they ended up actually doing very well in search, and I got thousands of views and subscribers from them. So you just never know. Sometimes when YouTube makes changes, then your videos do well. Other times the videos don't do well, but I think the main thing is to kind of keep improving the watch time on your videos, try to upgrade your thumbnails, and then also definitely use the TubeBuddy tool to find the best keywords, because if you can find the best keywords, even if you're a small channel, and you can find keyword phrases that are not so competitive, then you can outrank the big channels that are in your niche. So my niche is very competitive, so you have to be very creative. I'm just looking for, don't have it here, but I've got a video on how to find less competitive keywords. So maybe I'll put that in the description after I finish this live stream. Less competitive. Okay. Sharon says I have 222 subscribers in 4 months. So that's amazing. I have a lot of watch hours though. Okay. I'm going to add that. Okay. Now I can read it better. Kind of hard to read it in the chat, so here we go. Sharon says I have 222 subscribers in 4 months. That's amazing. I have a lot of watch hours though. over 2,400 and 15,000 views, just not so many subs. That's a good question. What's more important, views or subs? I think both are important, but I think if you have a lot of views, then chances are you'll be getting more subscribers. So, of course, if you have very engaged subscribers, then you're going to get views on your channel. So I find that when I upload a new video, most of the views actually come from subscribers. So they tend to be most engaged. So you definitely need both. Oh, okay. Hey, I want to thank everybody for attending this live stream today. And for those that are watching the replay, thanks for watching the replay. And thanks for all your questions. So hopefully you learned how to get more views using the TubeBuddy extension. If you don't have the TubeBuddy extension, then definitely go to tubebuddy.com/iSiteBuild and download the free extension. And if you upgrade to the Pro version, it gives you a few more features which will enable you to find even more keywords for your YouTube videos. So I want to wish everybody a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.